My favorite moment from recording is probably the feature on the record, which is a frog. In the beginning of Younger Now, you will hear some rivets, and his name is Killer Angel Baby. And he is my one and only feature as of right now, and I really love just being able to, and there's rain actually in there also. It was a rainy night in Malibu, and so I love being able to really put people in the studio with me.
I wrote this song, Younger Now, back home in Nashville. I'm always really inspired there. Around Christmas time last year, I was dressed like a reindeer, and someone asked me, when did I revert back to being an 8-year-old? And they kind of said it in like a way that felt like it was a diss. I think when you're a kid, you just want to grow up so fast, and you spend so much time wanting to move forward, you don't spend time in the moment. I love the lyric, even though it's not who I am, I'm not afraid of who I used to be. The creative for the video was just about always follow your dreams and your passion, no matter how old you are. Right now, I'm just really having fun and enjoying my life and kind of have this like childlike spirit of just really feeling happy to be where I am.
A Week Without You, actually, I was inspired by Blue Hawaii, a movie of Elvis Presley where his girlfriend's name is Miley. And I used to rewatch this movie over and over again because he would say, "I love you, Miley." And I would rewind it just so I could hear Elvis tell me that he loved me. And I really wanted to create a song that kind of felt like Elvis, like 50s, 60s, 70s Elvis kind of vibe of like him being like, you know, whether it's a jailhouse rock or whatever it is, of just kind of being able to kind of take some of that like Elvis spirit and put it into a song. So it was actually really inspired by Elvis. And so for right now, you know, I've really been loving like Emmylou Harris or listening to Patsy Cline and to Dolly Parton and Elvis Presley, but then also being able to have a modern take on that sound.
I wrote the song Rainbow Land with my fairy godmother, Dolly Parton, because we wanted to write a song that could really make a difference, that could speak to the current situation of not only our country but the world. And so it's about Rainbow Land, and it says, "We are rainbows, me and you, every color, every hue." And it's about embracing everyone that's different. And you know, it says, I don't think I'll sleep a wink, it's the only thought I think. It's about being dedicated to making change.
And Dolly's not the only one close to her that she worked with. Boyfriend Liam Hemsworth helped out with the cover art.
He knows me the best, so I think he can take a picture that really actually represents who I am. I always want people to know how talented he is, more than just acting or anything that people know him as. I really want people to see him as a photographer. You know, I think he's got such an amazing eye for photography, and just getting to see who I really am in those pictures instead of it feeling, you know, fake in any way. I think also something that I've got from Dolly is being able to not take things very seriously and kind of make, you know, the tongue, everyone was talking about it, and I just thought, how ridiculous would it be if I came out on my own tongue, which was like so much fun every single night.
For me, this song never felt like a fairy tale, which I think in many ways, especially in a lot of write-ups that I find that they've kind of started making this, that there's some, you know, there's the leading man, savior, the prince that does the kiss, and the girl wakes up. I woke up on my own. I'm awoken on my own, and I think as an individual, women need to find their own selves and be solid. And then so I think two strong individuals. I don't think in a relationship it should ever be two halves creating a whole. I think it has to be two whole people that create a wonderful, super grounded thing. So I think in this song, the miscontext has been, it's definitely a love song, and it's about where I am in my life, but it's also about my found freedom and me choosing to be happy, me choosing to be in the relationship I'm in. Everything is a choice. So you know, not getting the kiss from the prince that all of a sudden you're alive because of love. You know, the saving.
I always wake up in a bad mood. I can never fall asleep. I'm always thinking about you. What life would be if we didn't meet. I always wake up in a bad mood. Open my eyes, then I'm on my feet. And I wonder what you would do if you couldn't rely on me. I always wake up in a bad mood. I can never fall asleep. I'm always thinking about you. What life would be if we didn't meet. I always wake up in a bad mood. Open my eyes, then I'm on my feet. And I wonder what you would do if you couldn't rely on me. 2, 3. They say love can drive you crazy, my dear. I wanna trap you in a locket or in my pocket so I can keep you near. You know I never hurt you, but if you fall, I'll pick you up and I'll drink your tears. But how do I miss you so bad, even though you're right here? And they say good things come to those who wait. It's counting in light years. I could physically live without you, but I don't want to. That's never been my fear. You can take my blood, take my bones, my heart is yours, I volunteer. But how do I miss you so much, even though you're right here? When you look up at a rainbow, do you ever wonder what's really waiting at the end? I don't want no gold, it's not worth more than you. The amount is hard to even comprehend. Won't waste my time with wonder and apprehension, living life in fear. But how do I miss you so much, even though you're right here? Full Moon Indian.
I hope my fans just enjoy the moment. Be where you are right now. Don't try to rush your growing up. Enjoy your youth, but also don't be afraid of growing up. Don't be afraid of getting older. Embrace the wisdom that it's going to come with.